Hi, it's Sam with this episode of the Living and Working Abroad show. If you're living and working abroad, it could mean you're working in some tall office block somewhere, but you could have a blue sky above you. These are things we consider all the time when we're looking at residency, but things can change. Your family circumstance might change. There could be a death in the family, you could need to relocate for health reasons. All these different things could happen to you. Uh, so the blue sky may change sometime in the future. There could be business changes that come up that require your circumstance to change. There may be even a death in the family, which causes a circumstance. Ill health is a big factor for you to consider. So living abroad with a blue sky and a big office block can have its drawbacks and its inhibitions, something to consider. The jurisdiction in which you're based could also change its tax. Portugal had a very attractive habitual non-resident scheme for expats, but then that changed as they considered increasing taxes, and the habitual non-resident scheme is now not renewable for expats. So taxes are going up, reaching the sky now, which can be quite an attractive proposition for a government. Taxes have gone up in Spain as well as Portugal, but other jurisdictions like Cyprus have actually consolidated and kept their taxes down. So there is some other options. And then we've got the UK government at the moment. We've got the potential of an autumn budget, which is going to bring some grey clouds down upon us, some grey clouds that could cause quite a lot of consternation in upper high rate tax circles for people, things that we need to consider in the future. If they make and consolidate and change capital gains to make corporation tax and capital gains tax at the same rates as income tax, we could end up with a 20, 40, 45 simplified tax system in the UK with everybody paying more taxes. If you are living abroad in a jurisdiction and the fiscal circumstances change, what can you do about it? Obviously, it depends upon the jurisdiction in which you are, but with good, sensible family tax planning, business tax planning, you can take your property, your investments, or your business and invest it overseas while you're living in another country. Now, some of the benefits that can bring are multi and various. Um, you might not be able to see the sun for the shade, but there could be a blue sky on the horizon, and you could look out and consider living and working abroad, consider living overseas in a jurisdiction which is offering a low tax haven, um, and a route out of the jurisdiction in which you're in. When you leave a country with fixed assets, you've still got a potential capital gains liability. When you relocate overseas, you've still got a domicile which keeps you liable for potential capital gains taxes and inheritance taxes for 4 or 5 years or more. But if you consider uh, moving your assets of company and property and business in a jurisdiction where you've got stable, consistent, low or no tax rates, then potentially all you've got to look out for is the horizon or the sunny blue skies, and maybe not consider the tax complications. Living and working abroad in Cyprus is a low tax jurisdiction, but there's many others as well. With English law, you always get the option of using a trust to hold your family assets, your business assets, your property assets, to avoid the cost and delay of probate as well as potentially capital gains and inheritance tax. For more information and guidance, contact us at proatepartnership.com.
To enjoying life abroad.
And letting ProAct handle the details.